Hi everybody, thank you so much for coming on to the call with us today. This is your daily reading for October 22nd. What's today? Tuesday, 2019. Of course, your reading is timeless, so let's enjoy. It looks like a big one. So guys, for today's reading, I'm opening it up to personal messages as well. So I've invited, your guides and angels and whatnot to step in if there are messages here for individual listeners as well as the daily message. And that's great, right? That way we all can kind of get messages. Anyway, but the thing about that I want to let you know is that means there are going to be different storylines coming up here. So you really have to use your intuition, practice using your intuition, ask your angels and guides who are sitting right next to you and are listening as well to help you to pinpoint what information is for you. You can practice that intuitive muscle, so to speak. I almost said intuitive gene. But also on my end, I'll do my best to let you know where the stories are different, okay? So first of all, for today, what I'm seeing in the energy of our collective field is that for some of you, there is a situation where it is a love situation, and you're coming across as the Queen of Cups, questioning what is in that cup. Okay, so remember, Queen of Cups could be male, female. I feel that if this is you, I feel that some of you may be, whether or not you're actively in a commitment with somebody or whether there's separation, I'm seeing you on your own tiny little island here, kind of putting one foot out a little bit, keeping the other foot hidden. So I feel that this is kind of like a reservation that you're having. You're having second thoughts. You're wondering about the validity of this connection. And when I say validity, for some of you it means like whether this is real, whether it's something that's going to be authentic, or if it's not another phony person. For that, I feel that there's someone out in a place where there's a lot of cacti, southwestern region. So I'm getting New Mexico or Arizona, that kind of feeling. But anyway, it could be multiple people, but that's a shout out for you. They want to pull that out. I really feel around New Mexico. All right, so but either way, you guys, if this is resonating with you, you're looking in, and I think that part of the reason why you're looking into this cup and wondering about the validity of this relationship or whether this relationship is worth continuing is because it's a past lifetime thing. I'm seeing Egypt here. It doesn't have to be an Egyptian connection, but I'm seeing that a lot of you who are having these feelings are kind of like, you know what, I've done this before, and you're starting to, sorry, Mike, Mike, thing cut off. You're starting to notice on a spiritual level that, wait a minute, these seem to be patterns that are popping up again. And so you're starting to get a little concerned and you are wanting illumination. So whoever this is, whether you are wondering about the validation or wondering about whether or not this relationship is worth continuing with, I feel that illumination is coming in for you, and you just have to, kind of keep going with the emotions, follow the emotions, because the emotions bring us to a place of inquiry. So we, want to go inward, we want to go outward, we want to find out, we want to connect, and we want to find out what's going on and what our next step should be, what our next step should be if we're thinking about our highest interests. So that's what I'm seeing here. Now, I'm also seeing that some of you are giving yourself this time out to look inside this cup. I feel that some of you may have been in denial for quite some time. Some of your guides are coming in strong. Okay, they're almost pushing me on camera. Whoa. Okay, guys. They're trying to say they've been trying to get you out of a place of denial to finally look inside of this cup. Look at this connection with your eyes open. So you see these little, these adornments on her crane. But a crane, oh my god, her crown, but some of them, they look like circles. So it's almost like your angels are saying you've been in this place of denial. They're saying not all of you have been in this place of denial. See, they're covering it, but some of you. Okay, so that's their way of showing you that some of you. So please check in with your guides to see, is this me, guys? Because they're literally telling me this right now. They're saying that you've been in a place of denial, some of you, and it's almost like you needed these events to rack up that kept making you question, and it's finally gotten to a point where you're pulling this lid off of this crown, and off of this vessel, and you're asking, what is this love? Is this worth it? Like, what am I working towards? For some of you, I'm seeing a religious connection. Someone out there is super religious. I'm seeing maybe about Catholicism or something, maybe Christianity based. It doesn't have to be, but some of you are super religious, and it's causing you to really stop and wonder about this relationship. For you guys, if you're talking about a super religious situation, I'm seeing this fish off to the side. It's kind of like it's worth investigating. They're saying it's worth investigating this relationship, because we notice how we can't see whether that's a fish or something else. So they're saying that you have to kind of take the blinders of religion off. If religion is getting in the way of your connection, they're advising you to take the blinders of your religion off, so that you can actually see whether this is a real live fish, meaning if this is a real live relationship that will serve you and that you should kind of lend yourself to. Love finds us, guys, and true love, a lot of times, most times maybe, has to come through a challenge, because it's the carrot that dangles. Why would God, in my opinion, God bless, a humble opinion, because I don't know any more than anyone else, right? But why would God give us the love of our lives without using it as an exam, as a way to get you to learn, right? I mean, listen, he's trying to do that 2-for-1 special right there. Now, for those of you still along this storyline, for those of you who are dealing with a love relationship that you're starting to look at, and you're starting to wonder, number one, for some of you, if it's valid, like, does this person really like me? Is this really true? Also, is this person worth it? Some of you are already in this connection. You're like, is this worth it? And you're looking, you're like, what am I getting? What am I actually getting from this person? This is taking a really great, big, practical approach, because I feel that you want to get into this mode, Queen of Pentacles, where what you pull out of that vessel is not some lame-ass fish, God bless. It's a lame-ass love where they're not actually giving you much, or blah, 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 no matter how long you've been together. But you want to pull something out and be like, and you want to see yourself in that. In other words, when you look at this love, you want to see the best part of yourself. You want to be the best part of yourself. And that, my friends, is the first inquiry to have. They're saying I'm going to use this card a little later for the reading, so bye. But the first inquiry that you should have is, do I like who I am when I am with this person? Does this person magnify my positives? Do I feel good about myself when I'm with this person? So all of you who are having that inquiry, that's the first step for you to take. Now, I feel that for some of you, this person may have walked away. Right? For some of you, this person may have walked away. It also could be, you'll know if this is you or not. It also could be that you have walked away from this person that you're thinking about. You've created separation. Either way, one of you has created separation for higher learning. If it's this person, notice the feather in the hat is the same color as this stick. They've walked away for higher learning. Now, no wonder this card peeped out earlier. For some of them, that quest for higher learning has come in a third-party situation. Remember, we've been talking about changing our perspective and choosing. Really, it's a choice, because sometimes you just don't feel like doing it, and you can't be moved to do it. So you have to choose to see that third-party situation as a learning environment, as a learning situation for that person. So for some of you, this person has left for higher learning, which I'm going to call it higher learning. But anyways, what other readers or, our best friends may say is that, oh my God, this person totally stepped out on you to be with this trick or this whatever. But really, let's rephrase it, because our guides are here. Just as I said that our guides are here, I noticed these this tunic. Excuse me about the focusing on this my phone, God bless. But see, this tunic matches this tunic, so the angels are confirming that higher learning is the words we're going to use. So this person may have walked away from this connection with you for higher learning, and now you're in this mode. Or this could be you walking away from this person because you're in this mode, and you are seeking out the answers to this, in which case I do feel that you're going to find it, and I do feel that other person is going to find whatever it is that they're seeking, because see this wands, this is the Ace of Wands that he's holding. Now, whatever it is, whoever it is, I feel, excuse me, that you're going to hold on, like you're going to be, looking through a lot of things. You're really going to be looking through a lot of things. This is also showing the time apart. So whether or not it's physical, maybe it's distant, you're creating this emotional distance, or this person is, but whatever it is, this is showing time passing, evidence being looked through, people being consulted. And at the end of the day, I just feel like you're going to get the answer that you're looking for. For some of you, the answer is going to be, yes, I need to make this person an X. Right? I'm seeing that here. But for some of you, the time apart is just going to show you, like, I've looked at the bottom of to the bottom of everything, and all I'm walking away with is missing this person. See how this wand is in the front of this house? Why did I leave my house to go looking for something that I should have been able to see already? That this person is legit. Sorry, my battery's really low. For those of you who are distancing yourselves from this person, I would advise that you do so, yes, in a discreet way, but not like, F you, I'm out, and then, not like that. Just, use your higher words. You know what, I think we need some space. I need to just think about some things. I need to focus on me for a second and see what it is that I want out of my life. That's better than the F you, I'm out, because you know what, when you have to come back to that house, now you're going to have to deal with an extra added thing, which is the pain that you caused when you walked out. Just like these people who may have left you for a third-party situation, now they have to deal with the cleanup of that. Now that brings me to my next point that I'm seeing in this card. Ooh, I'm picking up that New Mexico situation again. So whoever your guides, whoever is in New Mexico and is dealing with this situation, your guides are pretty strong. Amen. But anyway, I'm seeing in this card that this person who stepped out on you is feeling the burn. Look, see that house over there? In the back, that's that same house. This person stepped out, moved away from your house, so to speak, figuratively, literally, to be in some third-party situation. They were having their fun, they were the blah, blah, blah. But now, look at where they are, sitting outside your house, trolling, just keeping you in sight, and regretting that they created a situation that is now blocking their entry back into this house and into your heart. I feel that resonates for that New Mexico did I say Santa Fe? No, it does. I don't know what city, but I almost said it. Okay, again, Santa Fe maybe. It's a Santa Fe connection. If you're not in Santa Fe, it doesn't matter. If this resonates with you, it's for you. God bless you, okay? So to summarize this situation here, I'm seeing that and look, this is going to be a reading that's going to be a little late today, guys, because I've opened it up to personal reading, so I can already tell that my battery's low, and this is only where we've been. So I feel like, yeah, this is going to be a big one. For this summarizing situation, number one that has chosen to come through for us, I'm seeing that you guys, some of you, are in a place where you're starting to reflect and reconsider a certain connection for whatever reason. Somebody in this connection, it could have been you or this other person, has left a connection or created separation or distance, emotional and or physical, for the sake of higher learning. Now, the reasons why they left are many. Some of you are just trying to find out what's going on, whether you want this. Some of you may have a job that has presented itself. I'm seeing this card wanting to come in. Some of you or this other person in your connection may have gotten a job that wants been offered a job or has the opportunity to take it. Oh, come on, words, come on. Use your words. Has a job offer, okay, that may take them away from this connection or may take you away from this connection. So you're thinking, some of you may, or some of them may have engaged in third-party situations. Whatever the situation is, remember that's lower level details. It's causing inquiry, and inquiry is where this person is at, whether it's you or the other person. If it's you, I think that some of you are going to realize that, yes, your intuition is right. You need to let go of this connection, and that's it. And you'll know if that's yours, because your angels and guides will help you. Now, for others of you, if this is you, then you are going to realize that, oh my God, I totally created this distance and to find out my inquiry, but now I realize that I was this is a great relationship. I need to go back to it. I need to embrace this. And you're going to need to take actions in accordance with that. But you have to respect and love the relationship and love the one you're with, if that's what you're going to do. Now, for the rest of you, this could represent somebody else who stepped out of the connection for whatever reason. See these low-hanging fruit, these grapes, God bless them. Grapes are fun, but sometimes low-hanging fruit is like really easy to take, and it's a little bit of a temptation, and you take it in and you realize that you have sacrificed something greater. This person is in regret. They want to come back, but they may now be facing feelings like, I don't know if this person will ever take me back, I this and that, and blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, and they're right outside. They want to come back. They just don't know how to. All right, guys, so I am going to go ahead and pause the video for here, but you guys won't know that because I do need to charge my battery, and I got to go out, and then I'll come back. God bless. Now I'm telling you my whole day, and then we'll continue with this beautiful reading. All right? I feel there's going to be a lot. All right. Mwah. I love you guys. See you in 1 second. Hi guys, I'm back. Yay. I might have to take another break later to actually go out, because I didn't go out, but I fixed the battery situation. Anyway, before I jump right in, I want to say, guys, I'm going to be responding to comments later. Sometimes you see I take a while to respond to the comments. It's because I'm pretty busy with stuff going on outside, but I get every comment and I see them and I absolutely love them. Mwah. So please, 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 yeah, shout out Andreen. Yeah, I recognize all of your names, guys, and I really, really look forward to getting your comments. So please do feel free to comment. I love it, love it, love it. It helps me to step my game up, but also it helps me to fulfill my service. Oh my God, just as I said that, I looked off the screen and I saw this card. I literally have a lot of cards randomly over here. And I saw this card, High Priestess. This is usually me when I show up in other people's readings. Cool. Thanks, God. Anyway, that validates it for me. It helps me when you guys leave your comments. It gives me another opportunity to do what am I trying to say? To fulfill my sacred service, which is to be a place of where you guys can get messages. My goal is just to give you whatever messages you need to make the best decisions for yourself. And that's why I like to have your comments, because as I'm commenting back, information from Spirit comes through, and so you kind of get a mini reading. So please do comment. If I don't leave something from your spirit guides, that means that they didn't come through at that time for you, but a lot of times they do. So guys, please, please, please definitely jump in. Yeah, it makes my job more fun. Thank you. Mwah. But okay, so let's jump right in, and I may have to take another break again, so if the video's coming in a little late, please forgive. I wanted to let you guys know that for a lot of you, I just got a hug. Thank you. Amen. For a lot of you, whatever your situation is, look at these two trees. For a lot of you, it has to do with a love situation that is bringing you to your knees. For a lot of you, it's a home situation, secrets in the home life. For a lot of you, it's workplace stuff, workplace secrets and shadiness. I'm getting for some of you on the call, you've been asked within your work environment to do things that don't agree with you, to do things that make you feel ashamed of yourself, maybe covering up things, details, doctoring paperwork, not calling people back because there's no answer, your office has no answer for them, but you know that they're waiting and they're torn up about it, but you've been told not to call them back. I'm seeing here for some of you working in a medical office, I'm seeing you as part of the staff, maybe knowing that the doctor is trying to somehow lie to the patient about certain things, and they're asking you in a way to collude with the paperwork, to kind of doctor the paperwork or leave some details out. Please, I understand that you guys are all facing your own stuff. Trust me, I see that. Some of you, children concerns, you're having concerns with your children. Some of you, home concerns. You're not on steady ground there. Like maybe some of you are having problems with money, problems getting your mortgage together, all sorts of stuff. Oh, I'm feeling having problems with roommates in the home. That one hits right in the solar plexus area. I think that may be breaking down your will. I feel like throwing up now, like gagging negative energy. So I'm feeling that for you, that's creating this negative energy. Oh, if I gag, guys, please forgive me. That's the energy flow. But Spirit is showing me now this. It's like gagging this up. So what they're trying to say is they see that you've been having strength. A lot of you have been having strength through whatever is going on. For some of you, you're dealing with ghosts, okay? Ghosts, or I don't want to say attachments, because it's more like ghosts is what I'm seeing. They're saying they see what you're going through. For a lot of you, these things that you're dealing with are immovable forces. Immovable forces are things that no matter what you do, you can't change. You have to find a way to move around it. And then for the rest of you, you're dealing with situations that you can change. And so it's about finding a way to work through that situation. But whatever it is, Spirit is saying, oh my God, I'm seeing that cactus again. There's somebody out in the Southwest, in New Mexico and or Santa Fe. So guys are really talking to you about this. You may be having a really hard time, God bless you. But what Spirit is saying is, look at this. They see you round the clock, they're saying. And they're saying that whatever your problem is that you guys are working with, that's your Ace of Pentacles. That is the thing that is going to pull you out. Oh, this looks like somebody. Oh, this looks like somebody, like someone's body. Super cute the way it looks. Like what's that? You might be here, guys, seeing this. Oh, this relationship, you're focusing on that. But eventually, as you keep focusing on this relationship, this problem at work, this whatever, and you look around it, you become this person. Oops, sorry. You become this person, and they look so cute. I can't explain why. They're like, they're like little mouse. What's that? And then they see this doorway. This doorway is when you start to see that this problem is something that pulls you into the greater learning. See this ace? This is an Ace of Pentacles coming straight out the sky. This is the spiritual learning. All right. So we want to move you there, guys. Are saying we want to move you from here, focusing on the problem too much. Yes, they say focus on it so that you can feel the emotions. The emotions bring you into a place of inquiry. And once you inquire about that thing, once you take a look at it, you consult your readers, your friends, whatever, and then they're saying then you start to walk around that situation differently. See, I'm seeing these little claws. It's like tiptoe. You start to tiptoe around that situation a little bit. They're using that word tiptoe because I'm seeing this. A lot of you are here in this inquiry mode. Remember, some of you are tiptoeing and secretly looking at this connection again. That's you. Now you're going to make your way here, and you're going to start coming out. So maybe as you're here, you start noticing other things like, oh wow, these bushes are cute. But that's once that distance has been created between you and that thing that is bothering you. So you're having the bother, you're having the emotions, you're taking the inquiry, the invitation to connect, you're looking at it, and then you start to, maybe have some distance from this thing, and you see those rose bushes. What's that? Oh, pretty. And then off to the side, you see a doorway, like, oh my God, a doorway. Where does that lead? And you've created enough distance from you and this problem, separation, to be able to walk through this doorway. For some of you, for example, in the workplace situation where you're being asked to do shady stuff, you getting those feelings of disgust and being upset about it, and then even hearing news reports in other places of the world where similar things are happening, all of those things are creating distance between you and this problem. When I say creating a distance within this feeling of trust and attachment. So you're attached to the workplace, you're attached to the relationship, you're attached to the family, but your mind starts to wander a bit, and you start to have an opening where you can be objective about what it is that you're looking at. And within that space of objectivity, you are able to see something else. And when you cross through that doorway, you see the real spiritual learning. So this is a process, Spirit is saying, but they're coming through to let you know they completely see you, they love you, they bless you, and that's why all these readers are on YouTube, okay? And honestly, no one reader is better than another reader, okay? Always remember that. One reader is not better than another reader. Always remember that you are attracted to the reader who is going to give you the information you need at any one time. So even if you're dealing with the same situation, oh, I just said that, and look at her. Even if you're dealing with the same situation, right? You are going to go to this one reader, they might tell you 2 or 3 things, and there may be 2 or 3 hits, right? There may be misses, right? But because no one reader is accurate, it's just different degrees. But from that reader, you went to that reader for a specific reason, because in that time and space, God needed you to know those things for that, excuse me, for a very specific reason. Excuse me, my voice. Oh, just as I said that, I'm seeing this here. So this is a Spirit. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Spirit is saying if you're coming to me, it's because you have some sacred contract coming up, which is, I know that, because that's my specialty, working with people who have spiritual service. So if you're working with me and you get a reading from me, chances are there's something that you are going to need to step into, something that you've agreed to do for the world. So I'm just going to, I don't know where to rest that. I'll rest that there. But either way, another reader is going to give you more details and more something else about that situation, because you need to know that at that time. Now, sometimes these two readings, seem like they contradict each other. Like this person said that I need to get rid of him, but this person's saying, no, I need to hold him close. Now, why are those two things so different? Well, maybe sometimes one of them is wrong. Yeah, sure. All right. God, you let me know, because I'm asking the same thing. But they're also saying, because that's what you need to hear at any given moment. Here you get the reading, they say dump that person, because you don't know what else is going on. The actions you then take with that person may push them to do something else. And if you had held on to them, they wouldn't have done whatever they needed to do. And so then the next reader is like, okay, you need to start making your way back to them. Why? Because in that time and space, that's the message you need to hear. But no matter what message you hear from anybody, you always filter it through yourself, right? Because you guys don't need all of us. You need us when I guess you can't see around corners, sure. But remember, as who said it? Was it Jesus? Oh my God, I'm so bad. All I can do, you can do, or something. What I do, you can do too. It's true. And in fact, Spirit has told me that a lot of the people who do watch my readings have this ability. They may not have awakened to it, right? So you have the ability to read cards as well, and to do whatever, tap into your intuition. Some of you I'm seeing don't want to tap into your intuition, or you see all these things as so foreign to you that you're afraid to touch it. Some of you have religious backgrounds that conflict with it, and you may see it as the devil, right? Let's remember that as we live in this world, we are programmed to believe certain things. Now, I'm not going to delve into conspiracy theory, because that's a whole nother video to talk about, and, well, there are quite some shocks to be had. But just for today, Spirit is saying we're teaching you. They're saying that you have all the skills that you need to do what it is that you need to get you through your life. Even if you end up somewhere on a lonely island, and you have the skills that you need to get through life. Sometimes we rely on other people, Spirit says, but we always filter it through ourselves, okay? Man is not an island in and of himself. So it's great to reach out to other people, ask for help, because people have wisdom. But at the same time, you go home, you bring it back to your house, and you think about it. Alrighties? So that's a message for some of you, if not all of you. Thank you, Spirit. All right, what else, Spirit? Where are we going on this? What's next? Okay, so Spirit is directing me now to the King of Pentacles card here. For some of you on this call, you may find yourself, this seems a little bit specific. Oh, some of you may find yourself living in a situation, in a household, for example. I'm seeing a household, but wherever your learning environment is, that's another vocabulary word Spirit is bringing in. Remember, we refer to things like third-party situations and things like higher learning, they said. They're saying learning environment. Wherever your learning environment is, whether it's in the household, the workplace, right, the streets, prison, whatever it is, they're saying that some of you are living a life where you don't have as much contact with the outside world as the rest of us do. This could be, for example, housewives who are kind of at home, just, you know, they spend most of their time at home dealing with the family members. Of course, this could be imprisonment. I'm not necessarily getting anybody here watching who may be in prison. So, but I'm just giving you examples. I'm hearing the church for some of you. I'm hearing the church for some of you. Now, okay, let's go with the route with the church. Some of you on this call, or at least one of you, works in a church setting. And I feel that in that church setting, dear God, you are seeing the nastiest of survival is the word I'm getting. The nastiest of things of, you're seeing people in their devil mode right in the church. Look at this. And you're stuck. See this bull? You're stuck in this chair. This bull is here. This bull's not letting anyone in. Notice? You're sitting here dealing with people, working with people who are, I don't know what else to say. I'm combating the words that want to come out. I shouldn't. I let it come out. Impassioned with the devil is what I'm going to say. Now, I'm seeing, you can take that as whatever it means. For some of them, they may have these ties. I don't like to do celebrity readings in public because it ain't my business what they're going through. And until God literally says we want you to focus on that, then that's not my sacred journey. But I will say there is a celebrity that I did a reading on, just for practice, God bless. And the energy was so gross and disgusting that I had to disconnect from it. I didn't even finish the reading. And the reason why is because I felt this person was hollow inside, and I don't want to say soulless, but it's almost like there was no soul in there. I don't know how to explain that. Like this person was an empty shell and was completely connected to something that went low down. So I don't want to say, oh, he was the devil, he had the devil in him, or I don't want to use that kind of language, but the language I would best use is this celebrity. His energy was so hollow and so dark, it literally felt connected. He felt like a portal that had no grounding, no cutting off from way down, and it felt like a lot of demonic energy was able to come up through him. And I'm not going to call any names, but this is somebody that we know, great entertainer, music on point, but, well, how can I dance around this? Some people might say he has collected a harem of women around him, some of whom he might like to pee on. I don't know. God bless. Golden showers. I'm going to leave it at that. But everybody has their own spiritual journey. But when I say impassioned with the devil, for some of those people, it means they are a direct link to this negative, low vibration that is so low that it's almost demonic, and they become an instrument to it. So some of these people for you, if you're working in this church setting, you'll know who you are, because I'm describing your church right now. You'd be like, yes, you know it. Praise the Lord. I see you are cut from a different cloth completely, but you are surrounded by people like this. See that right there? And then see this? But then you've got your own influence they're showing. You are, I don't want to say stuck there, because maybe you've thought, where can I go? What other church can I move to? I don't have whatever. Like, you may find your path blocked to get out. But Spirit is saying for you, God bless you. They're bringing these two cards over. Bing! Spirit is saying for you, you've been planted in that environment. Notice that's funny they said planted, because look at all these plants. It's like these plants are growing on this King of Pentacles. You are being planted. You have been planted in that environment to bring light, and it's a shame because it feels like you're so surrounded by dark. But you see this community here? They're saying, imagine if you were not there to hold up that light, what kind of negativity from this institution would be seeping into that community right behind you. They have a flag up because of your presence. They're saying, people like you, they say, bring light to the darkness. And for some of you, you may be feeling like you are in darkness, sheer darkness. But look at this steel toe. He's got steel. He's in his armor. So they're saying you are protected in so many ways. You just don't know. And see this coin? That's the problem that you're dealing with, but higher learning waits for you. But what I'm seeing for you in particular is that higher learning, as you go there, God gives it to you and you come right back into the situation. I do feel that for those who resonate with this card, whether you're a housewife dealing with not demonic people in your house, housewife dealing with where your main thing is to be a wife and mother and community member in that case, but yet you're stuck at home a lot. God is giving you something because you're a feeding tube for this environment. If you're this person stuck in this demonic environment in the church setting, I'm really seeing a church setting here. God is giving you stuff too. You're a feeding tube. At the same time, you are, all of you in this card, whoever resonates, you are receiving your own spiritual reward and your own spiritual experience through this sacred work. Okay, they're acknowledging you, and they're saying you are in sacred communion with God. So see God as your soulmate, see God as your twin, whatever, see God as your spiritual brother, whatever you need to see. You are literally working with God to be a feeding tube to this environment. Now, again, I don't want you guys all to think, oh, if I fall into this card, then I must be having demons or blah, 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 or negative people around me. Actually, no, this card, that's just one example. This card more represents those of you on the call who are mostly relegated to one learning environment, and it might be the home, it might be work. So if it's work, it's you're that person who spends a lot of time at work, most of your time at work, and your job is very important. Could be like a factory, for example, could be a corporate setting, but you're like a workaholic, or you're always at work. You will know if you only have one learning environment. You may not have a huge social circle, for example, things like that. Spirit is connecting with you because you have to see yourself as giving something and taking something. There's a reason why you're there and you're not as in many different places as some of the other people on this call. Okay, so thank you, Spirit, for that message. Okay, I'm gonna pause here because I can see this is gonna be a huge reading when one card is for one set of people, but it's okay. I invite personal readings. My goal is to give as many personal readings as I can for people. Oh, these are personal readings. As many personal readings as I can for people. And of course, if you want your own private reading, you can always hit me up. But yes. All right. So anyway, pause. I'll see you guys in 1 second, but it will be after I get back home. Bye. Mwah. Hi guys. Okay, so I'm back hours later. I'm fully rested. All right, so let's continue in. So the next personal reading that Spirit wants me to zero in on is for those who are far away from home. So I'm seeing in this card, I'm hearing the words catch and release. So I'm seeing that some of you out there may be feeling a little bit salty. I'm seeing a situation where it's almost like thanks Spirit, this is your home in the background and you're separate from your home life. I'm feeling that some of you may be separate from your family at this time. And there's this feeling of being out there, being alone. I'm feeling very estranged in a sense. But you got this chip on your shoulder, and that's what I mean when I say salty. So part of you is like, well, I don't want to be back there anyway for whatever reason. I'm feeling that there's some kind of conflict in the household that's keeping you away. So I'm hearing the words TV. So I don't know if this was an argument about TV or something that was seen on TV or about appearing on TV or over an actual TV. Whatever. It feels like it's actually over a TV, but I'm just covering the bases here. But I'm feeling like this could involve somebody who's away at college, for example. But it could be anything. If this seems like your story, this message is for you. I feel that you have kind of like you're taking a cooling away period, your cooling off period, and you've distanced yourself from your family home. Now, you're out there. Some of you may have actually changed locations, gotten on a plane and gone somewhere, purposefully chosen a place to be that's like live or go to school or work that's far away from home, and you're coming across as very, very estranged from the house. Now, this reading comes as a warning. Spirit is saying that if this message is for you, don't let your passions, your anger, your bitterness, or more appropriately, don't let this, I almost said this, I want to say this chip on your shoulder, but then I heard this pitch and then I heard this bitch. Whatever. Don't let this bitch, chip on your shoulder get in the way of your connection with your family, because I'm seeing you're about to make a decision. For some of you, this may actually involve crossing oceans. And for some of you, it may actually be like a knee-jerk reaction. Some of you may be in same-sex relationships. Your parents weren't feeling it. And now you're like, well, okay, well, forget you guys then. I'm going to move in with my girlfriend way across in Argentina, for example, or something like that. So maybe that's for somebody out there. But I'm seeing the message is the same for all of you, regardless of how far you've come away from home, what your deal is, what the argument was about. Don't let it push you into the point of no return, because I'm seeing this horse here about to cross the stream, and this person being very salty and having a chip on their shoulder. I'm saying shoulder. And it's like they're saying, I don't care if I have to fly to outer space. I'm getting away from here. Be careful, because once you cross that, you're stepping into another situation altogether, and you're probably going to create a rift between the family, between you and your members, where it might be too hard to come back from in this lifetime. Or you may create such a huge chasm that, notice, you're going to cut yourself out of their lives. See how there's this little fish, cute, then here, and then here, and it's like coming towards the end of the print, and then finally the print on on his outfit comes down, and you just see a fin. Now he's no longer there. So I'm seeing, be careful, because think twice about moving too far away or letting this get out of hand, Spirit is saying. I'm seeing that they're telling you to bite your tongue a little bit more. Bite your tongue. There's some things that you want to say and you've been saying, and some of those things you're out of pocket with. They're saying you're saying some things that are out of pocket, meaning you have to tame yourself and temper yourself and calm down, because you're getting to a point of no return. And for you, if this is you, make a comment, leave a comment, or email me and let me know. But they're saying don't go to the point of no return, because I'm seeing some of you revving up, some of you sitting on that computer like, okay, all right, they wanna play, okay, well, forget you, I'm booking a ticket right now to Argentina, and you're not gonna see me. Dust, ghost. That's the energy I'm feeling, but I'm seeing that you're gonna live to regret that. So please don't let the haughty attitudes of people in the household, I'm seeing a father in particular, push you away. They're also, because they're working on that father's side as well, to let him know that he's out of pocket, but or whoever the other party is, but they're saying they're working on you too, and it's coming through this reading. Don't go to the point of no return. Bite your tongue. Don't let pride get in the way, and some things do not need to be said, because once you say them, it just becomes all the harder to close that gap between you and that person. And it's hard to unsay them. They're also saying anything that's been left unsaid, they will bring justice to it. If you feel like somebody's not giving you justice or they're not listening to you, your point will be made in God's way and in God's time. You don't have to be the one to put it out there. They're also saying for you in particular to surrender resentments. You can't control other people, but you can control your own. And we all know that sometimes the people around us, their paths, they know they have their own soul's path, and we have our own. As I'm saying that, I'm hitting my chest. I'm like, we have our own, and then I'm seeing this guy doing the same thing. Surrender to your own path. Have devotion to your own path. If, for example, you are in a same-sex arrangement and that's what you want and that's where you are and that's where your heart is, then focus on that. You don't have to fight everybody along the way to get them to be in line with your life's choices and whatever plans you have for your future. That's none of their business, Spirit is saying. And if it's none of their business, then you act in accordance with that and you move forward with your commitment to your own path, because it's your path. And stop getting yourself angry over somebody else who's angry at you because they're out of pocket and stepping into your business, Spirit is saying. So they're saying, please, to just surrender all of that and stick to your path, but do so without taking it too far. And that's what I'm seeing here. So be careful. That's for somebody who's listening now, or at least one person, maybe a few of you. I'm also seeing in this card, some of you who are watching may be still in the closet with respect to your sexual orientation. You may be still in the closet, and I'm seeing a lot of fear surrounding that. Spirit is supporting you, and they're saying that they'll help you to navigate that journey once you have decided to, I want to say come to the light. Once you've decided to come to the light, because I'm seeing here, and once you've decided to make your orientation and your life and the way you want to live it, once you're ready to take it to the public stage and let people know. They're saying, remember, you don't owe anybody else an explanation. Remember, you have your own life to live. Where's that card? Oh yeah, soul's path, bam. And it's your decision whether to waffle back and forth, whether you want to dip in with different genders. It doesn't matter. They're saying it's your life and it's your situation. You know what's for you, they're saying. And they want you to focus on loving yourself and know that you are supported no matter by spirit and by God, no matter what your life you choose, okay? And I almost want to say lifestyle, whatever lifestyle you choose. So that's very important, that word lifestyle, because a lot of you may actually be out of the closet in your personal life. Like you may have your boo, I'm seeing you and your boo here, but you're not letting it be known to everybody. So you're keeping a lifestyle, social lifestyle, that is, or you're demonstrating a social lifestyle that is not in alignment with your private life, which is your more real and authentic life. And of course, it's your choice whether or not to let people into your private life, but as Spirit is saying, just know that they, Spirit, support you, and they, the word is condone what it is that you're doing, whatever it is that you choose to do, but make sure that what it is that you do, you can see yourself proudly in the life that you choose to live. See this? See how public she is? And in it, she could, like, everyone can see her coin, and she can see herself, and everyone can see herself in her coin as well. Spirit is saying there's a life path in your sacred journey that is supportive of your lifestyle. So just, it's your choice, they're saying, but they support you, and they support you coming out if and when you decide to, and to the extent that you decide to as well. Okay, for some of you, I'm seeing that you may be living this more closeted lifestyle, but I'm seeing, and you may be single, I'm seeing that they're going to be bringing somebody into your life. Some of you, they're saying, are not sure what your sexual orientation is, and as if you have to choose, right? Like, come on, just be yourself. They're saying they're saying for those people, they're gonna send somebody in to help you to make that decision, or to at least get more in touch and become more aware of what you feel most comfortable with expressing at this time in your life. Okay, so I'm seeing that unexpected income. Ooh, love. Okay, I get it. All right. Who's next? Okay. Okie dokie. So I'm being drawn to this Hermit card. In this Hermit card, I'm seeing an older individual. Of course, could be the archetype I'm seeing. This could relate to a few people on the call or one person. But I'm seeing that there's somebody here who has made a decision to live a more separate life. Now, I really feel that the person watching this video is not this person. The person watching this video, this hermit, is a person in your life. Somebody that you would like to move closer towards. He is coming across as an older masculine energy, who may or may not have a beard, but has that kind of feeling, like really feels like a hermit. And you may be wondering, why is this person not connecting to me? Where is this person? This person may like nature. They might like working on motorcycles, I'm hearing. They might like doing things like being handy in the garage, or just whatever. Maybe even strumming a guitar by themselves, but they are characterized as being having a lonely kind of feeling, a loner. They seem like a loner. All right. Now, again, I feel this is not the person watching the video, although someone watching it may resonate with this. But I'm feeling this is more like somebody that you have been looking out for. You've been keeping an eye out for. I'm seeing that. Now, I'm getting information about this person. This person seems to just be a loner. How can I put that? You might be thinking, oh, this person doesn't like me, this person blah blah blah, but I feel that this person has kind of taken themselves out of society to a large degree, and I feel that this is based on an old trauma. This may be something surrounding like a real heartbreak that happened, a real disappointment that's happened for them surrounding an ex-wife, for example, or something when they were much younger, and since then they kind of shut off and they've kind of gotten into this hermit kind of mode. They move on their own, they kind of keep to themselves, they're quiet. Maybe people try to engage them in talk. I'm seeing this card off to the side. This Three of Pentacles looks kind of like that same energy that I'm feeling. They just kind of like, they may even have a companion who's a dog, you know, like just like this. So I'm seeing that this person, Spirit is saying to not give up on this person. They see your light. See, they see your light. It's almost like you keep visiting them. You keep leaving them lights, lanterns outside of their cave, so to speak. This is metaphorically. Lanterns outside of their cave, because you know they live in this cave, and you know it gets dark, and they are so cut off from society in a sense that they don't go back into town or whatever to get new matches and oil and whatever it is, candles. And so you every time you come up here and you call out to them, they never come out, but you would leave a lantern there and then you'd go. But the Spirit is saying that you are doing good work, right? For some of you, this may be an older individual, like a father figure or an older neighbor or something like that, that, you know, they see you. They recognize you. I think there's a past life relationship with this person. Maybe that they were a husband of yours or something in a past lifetime, and that's where your connection lies. I'm feeling that in the solar plexus area. And so you have this soft spot for this person. I'm feeling it's beautiful. So it's almost like you would leave food outside of their door or something like that, or you'd pick up their mail, or you'd make sure someone takes out their trash, and, you know, whatever it is, it doesn't even have to be you leaving something at their door. It could be like you two work together in the same place. They don't have to actually be away from society. It could be the way they act. You guys may work in the same office building, for example, but this person keeps to themselves. They just get their work done, their heads down. They don't even like really focus. They could be a younger person in their 30s as well, but resonating with the same energy, and you've been trying to get them to pay attention to you, but they're just not there. And it may come across like they're cold or they don't acknowledge you, but I really feel this person sees you, they acknowledge you, and maybe this is the reading to show you that you are being acknowledged. They literally tiptoe. A lot of them, they tiptoe around you. Like they'll pick up that thing you left them. They notice when you leave that extra donut for them in the coffee table, or set their coffee out, or make sure that they get a slice of pizza, or make sure that the mailman delivers the mail to their door. Whatever it is, you looking out for them, they notice that. They may not say anything, but they notice that, and you may be closer to them than anybody else on this earth, and you will not get that validation at this time, right? I feel that in the past, what I'm picking up from this person, or the people like who resonate with this, I'm feeling that this person in the past may have misused their energy. When I say that, it means like we only have so much hours in a day, right? And so much energy to expend in a day, because we're limited with this time frame thing. So the question is, in every given moment, how are you choosing to live your life? Are you choosing to be mean to somebody? Are you choosing to leave a nasty note? Are you choosing to reach out and be kind, choose love? And I feel that in their younger years, or at least in a past lifetime, but in their younger years, they may have misused their energy. They may have been a mean person. They may have said mean things to people. They may have brushed people off. They may have been a terrible boyfriend or husband, or just whatever this is. And it's almost like they tried to take themselves. It's almost like a castration. They tried to castrate themselves, because I'm seeing this hand here, this dominant hand, and it's like this what do you call this? A snake. Sorry. Like the energy comes through me, and then when I try to switch to find a word, I can't find it. It's almost like this is come on, Jay, what are you saying? This is like the negative acts that they put out. And then I'm also seeing it as like a sword or something that they're using to cut off this hand. They didn't trust themselves because they hurt a lot of people, and they didn't like who they were being. And their reaction to that was, instead of looking up at these stars, instead of looking to God and turning to their spirituality, turning inward to see what God has to say and to help them out of this, they instead cut themselves off from the rest of people so that they wouldn't do something. It's like my right hand is evil, so I'm going to focus on this right hand, and I will cut it off so I never hurt anybody again. And that's the way I'm feeling with this person. This cutting off could have been as a result of something that they feel they did negatively in a past lifetime. So this lifetime, they're kind of taking a chill back and not really interacting. Could also be earlier in this lifetime, and so they're pulling themselves back. But I'm seeing they definitely notice you. For some of them, I got to be honest, for some of them, oh, yes, thank you, Spirit. They're saying some of them have pulled back because you've made too many forward advances on them, and they can't take that. They don't trust themselves around it, or they don't trust you, or it's just too much, they don't move that quickly. And this is, I feel like, now getting into a little bit of a territory which some of you may, so we're crossing stories a little bit here, where some of you may be liking somebody and they're like, you, it's almost like you've been chasing them and they've been running away from you for some of you. Right? And some of them may have stepped out to be with other people, like they may have liked you, but you chase so much that they just don't work that fast. They don't operate that quickly. And in fact, I'm seeing that here. See how this snake isn't like unwound enough to be on the ground? They take their time with stuff. So whoever is resonating with this, I feel that some of them, yeah. I also want to say for a few of you that this person actually finds you interesting. I'm hearing captivating, actually. And they may not trust. See how my voice changed? It's now getting a little more gentle. They may not trust themselves around you because they see you as this amazing light who's able to love them no matter what they see themselves as. They see themselves as the devil when they look in the mirror, to be honest. And excuse the focusing here of my camera. They see themselves as the devil whenever they look in the mirror, and it's almost like they have this feeling like, I don't want to hurt you because you don't really know me. You don't know who I am. You don't know what you're looking at. When you look at me, you see me as an angel, but I see a devil, and I feel that you don't see who I really am. But they like you. I'm feeling for some of them, they really, really like you. They like you a lot. You bring them out of the cave. Okay, hold on, let me see. For some of you, this person may actually like you so much that in their solitude and self-imposed solitude, that is, they may find you an inspiration. You may be the thing that has inspired a lot of the things that they've created in their life. The choices they've made, whenever they've opened up, it may have been because of you. As I'm saying that, I'm seeing this Queen of Cups in the background here. All right. So that's for yeah, okay. I want to say that, yes, that's true for a lot of you. And I felt mostly a story here, but then there was a little bit of overlap here for another story, and then a lot of overlap here where they are saying, I know that makes no sense to you guys, but I'm trying to translate the energy here. They're saying that for a lot of you, this person really, really cares about you. They may not show it, but you have had quite a profound meeting, I'm hearing on. Okay, thank you, God. I'm looking off and I'm seeing the word commitment, and dang, holy craps, no way. Look at that, one after the other. Thank you, Spirit. So they're saying meeting. I feel that they're saying, if this is your situation, because I was just putting this down to draw some cards, because I'm curious, what's the outcome of this? I feel that for a lot of you, there's going to be some kind of contract or commitment. This person is going to, with time and with your consistent effort, they are, listen, not all of you, some of you have to walk away, so ask your guides to help you to know whether this is your story, but a lot of you, they're going to commit to you. This is double commitment right here. Look at that. I picked this up, and right underneath is another card with a contract. They have you in their sights. They've got you in their sights big time. So yeah, let's let this person... Oh, it's right underneath the trust in the plan card. Okay, get that, God, get it. This person is working on themselves, and they're working on you. They're building confidence. Whoever this person is, they really see themselves as a devil, my goodness. So maybe, and I feel that they've done some stuff. Oh, I'm seeing jail for somebody, or prison. Somebody here who fits this story, they've been in jail or they've been in prison. You're going to know who that person is if that's your story. I feel... Let's see, what should you do in the meantime? Because you know me, I like to get to the bottom. All right, hold on. Let's see. Oh no, shuffling on camera. What should you do in the meantime? All right, as I'm saying that, I'm feeling the people for whom this story is. I'm feeling a little bit of a 9 of Cups energy for you, which is this wishes fulfilled, happiness, glee popping off. And some of you, I feel... you wondering, is that my story? I'm seeing this here. Honestly, if you think, is that my story? Chances are it might not be your story, right? But it could be, but you have to ask God. But I feel that if you know this is your story, Yeah, you're already feeling this excitement building inside of you. So, guys, I want to teach you a little bit about how to use YouTube readings. I keep wanting to make that video, but dear God, how to use YouTube readings to your benefit, because there's so many storylines. Like I just heard word 56. Wow, God is so good. Look how God works. 56 different storylines here. That doesn't mean 56 different people. It means 56 different variations are going to come through this reading in some way. We leave it up to God. So please try and make some kind of agreement with your guides. Let them help you. Like, guides, if this story that I hear, whoever this YouTube reader is, if it is for me, please let my ear ring. If it is for me, let me itch. You know, something like that. And try to come up with a system that works, because the guides and stuff, they're really here for you, and they just want, it's all about getting on the same wavelength so you can make sure that you get your stuff. Now, to clarify this story, and then we'll move on, I pulled these two cards. This one came up, and so I'm seeing you in this Nine of Swords energy, wondering what you're going to do, wondering if you'll ever be able to be with this person, whether it's romantic or it's some other way, like it's a neighbor, if you're ever going to reach them, whatever it is. I'm seeing this picture here, but there's no house and there's nobody, and it's bothering you. Like, where's this other person? And then where's the other picture frame to round out this bed? Like, what's going on? Like, should I even give up? Next card that came out, bam, Two of Cups, and this came out like upside down like this. So this is not the time yet, but you can expect this Two of Cups. For a lot of you, it is love. This person, oh guys, oh my God, my heart is melting. This person is going to come to the table, but they're going to come in very quietly. Imagine there's a New Year's Eve party. I feel New Year's Eve for a lot of you. I don't know which year, don't ask. God bless you. But I'm seeing there's a New Year's Eve party or some kind of festivities where everybody will be there. This person might show up, but they'll be the kind to be quietly in the corner, and they might initiate contact with you. It's going to be very planned for them. It might be a small token for you, like, oh, this person actually came. We're both getting punched at this bowl. Dude, that man made that plan. He's like, all right, there she is. She's alone. I'm going to walk up and just see what happens. And that's, I think, how it's going to start. Now, for some of you, it's not romantic, as we know, but Two of Cups talks about partnership. So you're going to reach this person, and I think it's going to be the right time, because right now, this is about, for this person, it's about them coming to the table and moving past their shadows. This person's shadow is themselves. They don't see themselves as worthy. They see themselves as a devil. Guys, no matter what you do, you cannot get people to see themselves in any other way until they're ready to see it. So I'm saying to stay the course if this is your storyline. They are going to come in, but in God's time and when they're ready. And I think that will be this lifetime, okay? So we'll keep this card up, but we'll cover this person. Because, God bless, they're not there yet. But they see you. They care, all right? Whether it's romantic or not, this person cares. And look, see how he's off the camera, off here, but this loving energy is still there. You are doing your part, and you're doing your best, okay? All right, so next story. What's next, God? Okay, God's drawing me to this card next. Spirit's drawing me to this card next. So somebody out here, this might be one person, but again, if it fits your storyline, then it's you. I'm seeing that somebody here, someone appears to be handy capable. Let's say handy capable. I'm seeing that somebody here may have an amputation of some sort, or may not have full use of their leg or limb or whatever it is. Yeah, thank you, Spirit. Yes, they're saying that's it. That's right. Thank you. This may be an older individual, but it doesn't have to be. It does feel like a female energy, but it doesn't have to be. But they're saying they're doing this. Your guides are doing this. Like, great job. Great job. Way to bring it in. They're saying way to like take that challenge and like work it, because I'm seeing this was a plan that you had to come in with a physical challenge. And I also heard the word physical ailment. So for somebody, this is also for you if you have more of an ailment that you were born with and you've been dealing with, or that you've been afflicted with at some point during, I'm hearing the word childhood, whatever this is. I'm hearing for somebody it started with a bloody nose, and that started it. I'm just seeing somebody more also with the chest, issues in the chest. I'm feeling that you have just worked it, so to speak. They're saying that you're doing a wonderful job in transmuting that challenge, that energy, and you're holding your center, and you are going to be exceptionally proud of yourself, they say, when you come back home. I'm just feeling a lot of pride here. Exceptionally proud when you come back home to the higher, I almost said the higher states. Maybe that's what they want to say, the higher states. Higher states of being. Ooh, is that a third vocabulary word Spirit is throwing out? I hope someone's like writing down these words. What was the first one? Higher learning? For these challenging things like third parties and all those things, those are higher learnings. And I forgot the other one. I don't remember what the vocab word was, somewhere down here. And then this one, higher states of being, instead of like the other side from the higher perspective, right? Whatever. God bless. Yeah, so I'm seeing that they're not really bringing through anything else. I'm feeling just a little bit that somebody within this category is going to be moving or is going to have access to some kind of residence that is going to bring them happiness, bring them home, they say, give you an escape. So maybe this home is going to be built in a way that is going to support your needs, or it's going to be just beautiful. They're saying that's it for some of you. You're going to have a home that is going to allow you to be handy capable, more in the line with capable within your own home space. You're going to love it. It's going to be great. They're saying it's a reward for a job well done, a life well spent. Done. Oh my God, life done. A job well done, a life well spent. Also, they're showing that for some of you, the home or the place that you're going to be brought to, it doesn't have to be a home. It could be like maybe a new place that you'll be working or volunteering or whatever. There's going to be a new locale that you're going to be in that's going to give you a lot of like beautiful scenery. And I'm hearing the word feverish escape. So I don't know what that means, but I'm feeling that maybe, I don't know. I want to say, I'm just going to say it. I'm going to say somebody is in some kind of home, or I don't know, some kind of convalescent home or something, somewhere where they're there to convalesce, or it's like a daycare or something that they're there. I don't know what it is. It just feels like that. And it's almost like you want to get out of there, and you're going to have an escape from there through a fever. For example, like you might have a fever, you'll be feverish, and they might take you to some other location, maybe a hospital first to deal with that, and then another place, another location, and that's going to be the place, right? There's so many of you that this is referring to. For a lot of you, or somebody, I'm seeing the color orange here as well. And I'm not sure what it means, but I'm seeing it here, so it could mean something specific and spectacular I'm hearing for you, but it could also mean something to do with the orange sacral chakra, right? So work on that sacral chakra, which is that your second chakra, a few inches below your belly button. Cute belly buttons. So anyway, I'm seeing that. They're saying that there's more to be discovered. I'm just seeing gardens. So once you get to this new place, you're going to have, or even this new home that's coming for you, you're going to have more to discover. You're going to have great experiences in that locale, Spirit is saying, okay? And again, I'm getting that New Mexico feeling, Santa Fe feeling. So there's somebody out there in the Southwest region that I'm feeling, and I don't know why I'm feeling up here, this cute little bird, but I'm feeling that for you. I think maybe you may be moving or experiencing something else. Ooh, guys, stop it. I'm also feeling that for some of you, and I put this down so it's also for a lot of you, for some of you, you're going to be entering into a higher state of being. So you're thanks, Spirit, they're saying that's right. So some of you are moving up in consciousness. You may already be feeling it, right? You may notice that you're getting directed to different things now. You're having different experiences. You're having new vocabulary. You're having different dreams and mindsets. You're moving up in elevation when it comes to spirit. And they want me to have my hands out here. So what they're saying is that for some of you who are being elevated, you're going to be having a baby soon, okay? They're saying you're going to be having a baby. Oh, look. Oh, okay, that's right. I'm like, why am I having my hands like this? It's heavy. You're going to be given a baby. Ding! From God. God is giving you a baby, some of you, and you're being elevated at this time, your consciousness, for the sake of carrying that higher vibration baby. Amen. God is so good. Aw. All right. A lot of you, the rest of you, I'm feeling that you may not be having a baby, but they're saying that you are moving to a higher level of consciousness, and so the places around you are going to start changing. You may literally wake up one day and you start to notice that it's the same space, but you're orienting yourself in it in a different way. New energies are in there. So instead of turning right to go to work, now you turn left. You may even take the same route, but now you're noticing different people. You're noticing a home that was there. Was that there all the time? Now you no longer see the graffiti, even though it's still there, but you don't see it as much anymore because you have maxed out of that vibration that you were in. So you guys know that a lot of Spirit has been talking about elevating a lot of us, and so you can step into greater, I want to say powers, greater abilities, but also greater service, right? I'm saying that as I'm seeing this. Yeah. Oh, that's right. That's supposed to be me. That's me giving people like whatever their spiritual service is. I'm seeing that card. Yeah, a lot of you are being elevated. And yeah, thank you, Spirit. Yeah. All right. I think a lot of you are going to really like this new way of being. I think a lot of you will be moving on this call in some way, and I do feel that you're going to be liking where you're going. I'm seeing music coming in for a lot of you. Some of you on this call, maybe one of you, I don't know, IDK, somebody, at least one person is going to be pushed into the studios, music studios. So band, I'm hearing. So Spirit is pulling you into music, into the world of music. And I don't know what the age range is of people watching these videos. I don't know how young you guys are, how old you guys are, whatever it is to know the range. But I'm seeing a lot of you being pulled into music, pulled into band. I'm hearing first love. A lot of you, your first love is music and you don't even know it. And some of you may know it, but you may not have had the time to delve. Some of you have the ear for it. I'm seeing that. You've got the ear for it. You may be making music in your sleep and you don't even know it on the other side. Yeah, I'm hearing channeling. A lot of you will be channeling music through you, but I'm also seeing challenging. I'm hearing challenging times ahead of you. For some of you, they're pushing you into music to prepare you for challenging times that are ahead of you. I'm feeling a boat situation. Maybe there's a boat situation or sailing away, something to that effect. I hope I'm getting that message correct. But either way, yeah, I'm just seeing this. These two cards are coming together right now, but I'm not quite sure how. But I'm feeling that a lot of you are going to be moving to a higher tune. Oh, pun intended. All right. Also, listen to music, guys. Some of you have been asking your guides to connect with you through music. Connect with you and through whatever means that they feel is best. For a lot of them, it's going to be through music. So when you start like wanting to do things, if there are different things that you want to do, and sometimes they're going to put you in positions like maybe now you have to be working late. Like, dude, why do I have to work late? Because your boss asked you to work late for this whole month. But you find yourself through that working late, being alone in the office and being the last one there. And then you have this whole risky business kind of situation. You're dancing, you're getting your work done, but you're dancing, you're playing music as loud as you want because you're the only one there. And music is just coming through. You're going to make that connection with the divine through that. And I think I'm hearing car accident, car crash. I'm sorry to say, but I'm feeling that someone's mom may be in a car crash or car accident. God bless her. And I feel that music is going to take you through those moments. Okay, so that's just a heads up for, I guess, one person. God bless. But Spirit is already on it. If they're talking about it now. I'm hearing the word May. I heard the word November. So for somebody, maybe. But I'm also hearing the word May. So the word May in that scenario could mean it could happen in May, or it could mean it may happen, right? But either way, again, speak with your guides. They know what to do. I'm also seeing here some of you or somebody here is going to be taking a trip to Egypt or some place. I really feel like Egypt. I feel like a lifetime in Egypt is trying to make its way back to your consciousness. Do we see this? Make its way back to your consciousness. So I remember there was somebody that I was reading a daily reading or something a few, I guess, weeks ago, and in the reading a personal message came through for somebody who is all about Egypt, because you need to, like, you'll know if this is you because you might see the Egyptian thing, like you may have a theme of Egypt in your life, like I just love Egypt, oh my god, I want to go, and it's great, and you have this Isis picture on the wall, and you've got this, you love the mummy movies, whatever it is. I feel that this Egyptian lifetime is trying to come back into your consciousness, and I'm seeing this cuneiform isn't the word, hieroglyphs here. I'm just seeing that maybe you might end up taking a trip to Egypt or whatever, but there's something that wants to come back in. So I'm just going to tell you, for that person, I'm seeing that the word scapegoating is coming up. In this lifetime, you had a situation where you were scapegoated. I feel that you were younger, maybe between the ages of 13 to 15, 13, 14, 15. I feel that you may have been a male energy, but in this lifetime, I'm really feeling you're feeling like more of a female energy or female gender. But for whatever it is, you were scapegoated. It was easier to put you on the forefront than for the things that were going on behind you or behind the scenes to be exposed. And you were gutted, I heard, and you were gutted and you were gotten out of the way. So I feel that you were killed in that lifetime. I'm seeing this card right here. And maybe you don't understand or get that was the way that you passed, but I'm seeing that on some level this will ring true for you if this story belongs to you. And I think that the reason why you're being asked to remember this at this time is because there's just a chance that you will come back into contact with someone who was a part of that whole situation. I don't even want to say mob story, that whole situation that led to you being scapegoated and gutted and removed, and which allowed them to continue moving on and doing whatever they were doing. I think in that lifetime, they justified it as saying, well, we needed to do whatever we were doing. Our work was so great. We were doing divine work, and we didn't need this random person to get in the way of having us shut down, and I'll make it up to this person in another way in another lifetime. And that's the way they validated it to themselves. Now, I feel that in this lifetime, you guys are going to meet up, and part of me wants to know whether they were right in that action. I don't want to say right, but let's throw some cards. Okay, hold on. I want to know, was that person deluding themselves? I'm seeing they were greedy. They were greedy because I'm seeing them lick their lips right here. They were greedy. They had their thumb in everything, okay? They had their thumb in everything, and they were so worked up about what was going on over here. I think you got in the way of something. They were trying to build something. See, they had their thumb in everything. They were trying to build something. And see this little mark right here? It's almost like they have all these different territories or their thumbs and everything, but you kind of got in the way in some aspect on something that they were in, one small part of what they wanted to build, and they just couldn't sit with it. They just couldn't let you have it or let you be a part of that, and they were like, I'm getting this person out the way. They were greedy, and Spirit is saying, yeah, they may have two cards. What? The Spirit is saying they may have gotten a break. This is the Four of Swords, the card of rest. They may have gotten a break by getting you out of the way. But you know what? See this thing here and this bird, this hourglass? They're saying it's only a matter of time before they get what's theirs. And they must know that on some level, because look at him with his hand on his sword. He knows he's got to pay the piper, God bless. Now, let's see what this other card is. Aww. Okay, the minute I look at this card, I feel that you, whoever this is with this Egyptian situation, I feel that you, God bless you, may have had to work a lot harder to come back from that situation. Like, it's almost like this person had a moment of choice in their life. Maybe it was destined for them to have a moment of choice in that moment, and they chose greed, and they chose lust, but it's lust for things, which is more of a greed. But when you're greedy for something and it's bordering on lust, like what are you going to sleep with the things that you have, right? A lot of people struggle with that. Well, I see that choice kind of set you back a little bit, and now here you are. We can kind of see that, because here you are, because she's like pedaling, and it's like taking a long time to catch up to where you feel on some inner level that you should have been. But you've been struggling. I see you've been struggling. I'm just seeing, I feel like college or university or higher learning here. It doesn't have to be something that you've done, but I'm seeing you just scrambling And I feel that you have just had this Egyptian thing, this theme, because it's almost like to remind you to heal. Now, what should you do when this person, see this candle and see this hourglass, when this person comes back into life? What should you do? Let's see if I can deduce. Wow, this is a long video already. Okay, let's see if I can deduce something. Okay, this wants to come up. All right, I feel like maybe this person is going to come in. It's funny because I was seeing this situation. They might come in as a love relationship of some sort. And what, yeah, and you're like, you feel a little bit uneasy with this person. I was going to say, and what is it that they're going to bring to you? We see this 3 of Cups. So I don't know in that case if it's, yeah, okay, hold on. I think this person is going to be a karmic partner for you. This Egyptian lifetime person is going to come back around. They owe you something. I think they might be playing you. They might play you a bit. And yeah, I'm hearing the words legit warning. They might play you a bit. You feel uneasy with this person that you're going to be dating, and maybe you might be dating them already or whatever. But see this card, you feel uneasy with this person. Something doesn't feel right. You got to identify again. This is somebody who wants their cake and they want to eat it too. They're not thinking about you because look, see these other people, they're playing. And look, this is a 9 of Wands, but in this deck to me it looks like he's out there looking. He's looking at other stuff. I would not trust this person. So the warning for you is if and when you meet this person again, put 2 and 2 together and get the hell out of Dodge. All right? If you do that, Spirit will see that you, whoopsies. Spirit will see to it that you let this person, if you can see that, then Spirit will see that you're ready to let this person go. You're ready to say, sayonara, bitch, kind of, right? And you're going to have the judgment that you seek. This person is going to get it hard. And I think you are going to be a blow to this person's ego straight up. You might, I did see that. Stop, guys, stop. I heard you might take them for everything they have. That's that money coming back, that they robbed you of something. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too. But you guys are going to come back in as a romantic connection. I feel in this lifetime, it's very possible that if you stand up and you're like, this is some bullshit, I'm not falling for this again, you will say goodbye and you will have the judgment that you need and that you seek and the justice, and you will bring them to justice. And I feel that because look, there's me again, the High Priestess, and I feel like I'm coming in with this message. So please, if that's you, whoever it is you're dating, you're going to know because you're going to feel uneasy about this person. I don't care what they tell you. We should get together, this and that. You know a greaseball when you see him. This guy seems like such a male, female, doesn't matter. Seems like such a greaseball that anyone could see it. It's so obvious. All right? You may not have been able to see it in that last lifetime because you were only 13, 14. But now I feel that you're much older than that, and you'll be able to see that because you are older, you have more wisdom, and you will know that you feel uneasy. So check in with your intuition. Okay, guys, I feel like maybe I'll start doing readings, just personal readings for everybody like this, and not make it a daily reading because I don't want to make you guys sit through everybody else's reading if it bores you. And I don't want you to miss your reading, but we'll trust that God will bring you to whatever point you need to get if your reading is here. And if you're like me, I just like to listen, whether or not something comes through for me. But let's go. So I might not keep the video going on too long because then it'd be a really long reading. But what I'm seeing here is for somebody here, you are having a chance to get married, or you're having a chance to do a long-term commitment of some kind. I see you playing hard to get, and I see you looking at your partner and like pushing them back in, turning back around on this rock and sitting up with your back to them, and you on some level want this person to come back to you. You want this person to fight for you. You want this person to beg. All right? Spirit is saying, stop it. Stop it. That's what they're saying, all right? So they're saying, don't be so cold. That's cold-hearted. That's what they're saying. See how her hands look cold? Please, if this is you, watch yourself, okay? Catch yourself. Are you being cold? You like, don't be cold-hearted towards other people. If you're the kind of person who wants someone to beg, that says something more about you than about them. And that kind of attitude, it doesn't get tolerated for long, because people come into their awareness. People, as I'm seeing this, people come into their confidence. And when they come into confidence, they are going to throw you to the side so fast you wouldn't know what hit you. And then they're going to walk off with somebody else. And you're going to be like, what? This person actually left me. Yeah, because no one wants to be mistreated, especially in matters of the heart. So what I'm seeing here is for you, if that is you, Spirit is coming in strong, and they're saying don't treat people like that, because it's going to come back to haunt you when you're left alone, okay? Alrighties? I'm seeing 2 cards off here that Spirit wants to add to that. Check that out. This is you. You're trapped in a prison of thought. And it's like, I think the thought is, I'm valuable if this person tries to pursue me. But you can't keep pushing them away and then wanting them to pursue every time you get a dose of low confidence and you push them away and make them pursue. Don't do that, because people are only going to pursue for long. You might be willing to sit in a prison for a while, but this person is not. They're just going to be like, bump that. I can leave here and get another person who actually appreciates me. So this is Spirit coming in and showing you 22. They're coming in because I really, really feel, see this guy in the back? That's this guy. I really, really feel this is your person. So if this is your person, and Spirit is trying to help you out, that's why they're bringing in this message for you, okay? Don't do that person dirty like that, because God's not going to keep them around if you're not going to care for them. All right, let me take a quick sip. Whoops. All right, I'm hearing something about a car. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, there's a rental car that somebody owes money on. Your guides are so funny, whoever this is. They're saying, just pay the money. That's exactly what they said. They're like, just pay the money. Come on, what is this, LA law? Like, you're trying to fight a ticket? Like, they're saying, you owe money, pay the money on the rental car, okay? So that's for somebody out there. God bless. Oh my God, they're so funny. Your guides, guys. Your guides are funny. All right, so if that's you, please pay your damn bills. All right, thanks. Love, angels. All right, what else? Okay, let's see. Ooh, God is saying something. Witchcraft, okay? Everyone's favorite topic on this channel. I don't know why these messages come through me. Maybe I did some things in some other lifetimes. When that's why I'm doing this now, right? Who knows? But listen, I keep feeling this witchcraft storyline wanting to come in. So let's bring it in. All right. Spirit is saying, for those of you who have been warned through these readings and through other things in your life, remember, anything you hear here, if it's for you, it's going to come through your life too. You don't need me ever. This is just another means for you, right? But Spirit is saying, oh, Spirit is so sweet. They're like, yes, we do. Yes, they do. I don't know. Yes, you do. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, they're saying a lot of you have taken heed and you have cleaned up your actions. I'm seeing words being reversed. Words being reversed here. So instead of seeing these planets coming in and being made into reality, I'm seeing you brilling it back out. So they're saying thank you for doing your best to reduce the air traffic, so to speak, because every day there's so much negativity and positivity being pumped into the air that we breathe. So they're saying they understand that you just want to be on the right track. They're also saying that for this person, whoever this Egyptian situation is, they're saying they understand you want to be on the right track. They're saying, and this is pause. They're saying they want you to see that they want you to see this as something that you need to do to help you. Because here I'm hearing the words phony entertainment. So whoever this is, maybe you might be thinking about this message as phony entertainment. Now, if you do, I'm feeling that is denial. And it's going to come back to you. Part of me wants to say, it's going to come back to you, baby. I'm feeling someone's guide stepping in. It's going to come back to you because maybe you already know this person and you're like, we're good to go on this. We're good. This is good. This person, like, maybe you don't want to give this person up, but check it out. If you're on YouTube and you see a reading and part of this, if this resonates with you, then this most likely will. So if you have this trickster in your life, I know it might seem, I'm seeing you're being unsettled with this energy though. But I know that you might be like, this guy's coming on a little too strong. If it seems too good to be true, it definitely is. This is a person that you need to show the business. He owes you, whoever this is. So you need to collect, because I'm seeing that you're going to collect money out of this. So maybe this is somebody you're already married to and you're going to be collecting money from the divorce. Or maybe this is somebody that once you make the decision to have God take this person out of your life, as I'm saying that, I'm seeing you kind of be sad. See, God uses everything, guys. Come on, we don't play. See this cute little deer? This deer's sad because they don't want to give up this person. All right, I get it. We're made to be together. We're a match made in heaven. I get it, because you know what? I understand that feeling for you. Because see this figure 8, that tells me this person may feel like a soulmate of yours. But you're thinking about it. You know what is coming through for you is right. Because this person, look at that. 10 of Cups here and 2 of Pentacles with that soulmate. This feels legit. But if you're really honest with yourself on some level, you know it's not right. Okay, so you got to give this person the business, your spiritual thing, what am I saying? Your job at this point. For some people, it's to hold on to their connection. And for you, you have to let go of this person, because he double-crossed you last lifetime. It's going to happen again. This is a spiritual test for you. When you're ready, you got to, like, make way so that you can get the justice that you need. Not saying it like that way, but murder, okay? They killed you. Now I'm seeing these cards dropping on the table. Spirit is acknowledging the message delivered, okay? So if that's you, yeah, you need to work it out. God bless. All right, now let's go back to this reading here. Yeah, let's see. That made me forget what I was saying. They had to remind me. Yeah, so Spirit is saying that if you have been listening to the messages for the, what do you call it? For the witchcraft readings, if that was you and you've been kind of dabbling and putting it out there, and if you have been taking steps to pull that back in and release it to God and to commit to the higher what is it? Your higher self, the spirit. You're committing to God and love and light and all of that to undo whatever it is that you've been putting in motion. If what you've been putting in motion was negative, right? Maybe you don't know if it was or not. But if you've prayed that simple prayer and you've been in alignment with that, Spirit sees that. They see that. They're like, oh yeah. And you know what they're saying? I want you to know this is in specifically for you people with the witchcraft thing. If you've started to undo that, they are now seeing that you are being devoted to this light. That's what they're seeing. Your devotion to this light has now created you is this person. This is now a vessel through which real abilities can come, through which those same things that you were trying to do, whether it's candle stuff, whether it's tarot, whether it's mediumship, whether it's channeling, whether it's, I don't know what people do, but whatever it is, now you can still do those same things, but it'll be for the light, in the light. Now, listen, I don't know about chickens in closets, dead chickens in closets and blood stuff. I don't know about that. That some things will have to go. All right. But Spirit is saying, by you taking those simple steps, you are creating a bright future for yourself to serve and to still be able to use spiritual gifts if that's something you enjoy. So they're saying thank you for that. That's acknowledgement. Amen. All right, let's see. I'm hearing the word skating rink. So there's somebody where there's a skating rink. And I'm hearing the words ice fall. Did somebody fall on the rinks? The skating rink? Maybe someone's child, or maybe they did. they're saying if it hasn't happened yet, they're saying there's going to be the result of that is a few fractures. There may be a few fractures to maybe the leg or the limbs or the elbow or something wherever they felt. They're saying just soothe that person. You can't do much for the pain outside of what doctors are able to do, whether it's you or for other people, but soothe, bring soothing and emotional care. Gentle voices, they're saying. Use gentle voices. Allow them to emit their pain. So if they're like whining a lot and complaining a lot, they're being a baby about things, don't be harsh with them. Like, come on, you know what you need to do. Did you do your homework? Because they're in the infirm. Let's think about it this way. They need gentle, loving care. That was a traumatic thing, or it will be a traumatic thing, they're saying, because them falling on that ice, whether it's a skating rink or whatnot, that is directly related to a past lifetime, they're saying. So it's going to trigger certain things. That is this is an attitude. Whatever they're going to be expressing is an attitude that is being released because they're healing something from a past lifetime. So they're saying, please be gentle with this person. If they ask you to go to the microwave and get them something, please just get it for them. Don't be like, you have your own legs, or having that kind of attitude. They're saying, please have an attitude of gratitude. They're saying, for you, be grateful that this person wasn't more seriously hurt. Be grateful and see it that they trust you enough to ask you to help them with these things, and that they're able to trust you enough to feel vulnerable around you to be in this way, okay? All right, so that's what I'm getting. I don't know why I'm getting chicken McNuggets also, but okay, anyway. Maybe that's what is in a microwave, I don't know. All right, okay, I want to keep going, but, the video's getting too long, and I don't want people to give up because they're like, my message, if it's in there, I'm not sitting through this video. And besides, Spirit is saying, let's call it a day here. They're saying thank you for listening. I guess this is just really, yeah, okay, they're saying it's okay, don't worry about it, let it go. I'm such a perfectionist, guys, if you don't notice. But they're saying these are messages for some of you. Not everybody could get the messages that they want at this time. And here, I'll plug in, but you can get personal readings. Thanks, Spirit. Aw. Yeah, I need to promote myself more. If you'd like to have a personal reading with me, God bless you. My information's at the bottom. If you'd like to have... if you'd like to donate, that would be amazing as well. Please do. And if at the very least you'd like to say, hey, that was my story, please do comment in the bottom or email me as usual. And that's where we're at, okay? So thank you so much for tuning in. I guess that's the message. I was like, is there another daily message? I guess there are a lot of days that got people who got daily messages then. All right. Anything else, guys? Okay. No, they're saying just move forward with my plan. My plan for tonight is to spend the rest of the night knocking out personal readings, okay? Thank you so much, guys, to those of you who have been patient. God is good, and I do, if you've ordered a reading from me, then you notice that I do tend to, my readings are priced pretty cheaply for what you get. I do tend to usually take about an hour for each reading, and I know I shouldn't because whatever, and market value, but I'm a perfectionist, I'm a dog with a bone, and so that's why I can only pump out a few readings each day, okay? And those are the days where I'm actually not at work for the whole day. All right, so thank you so much, and mwah, I absolutely love you. And go ahead and leave a comment, even if you didn't hear your story here. If, God willing, if a message comes through, then for you, as I'm responding to comments, then I will put it there. And if a message didn't come through, then God is still loving you, and it wasn't your day for a message. Oh, all right. All right, guys, bye.